Louisiana Beer Reviews Special Edition Grolsch Premium Pilsner Beer revisited. Now, if you look at older ads of Grolsch, they didn't call it Pilsner beer, they just called it Grolsch beer, Dutch beer. But anyway, GB Grolsch Brewery from 1615. No, this Pilsner does not go back to 1615, okay? It is not over 400 years old. I think they said on their website, I'm pretty sure I'm right, they introduced this in 1895. This Grolsch beer, this current clear yellow fizzy stuff. Now, if you look at old magazine ads from 45, 50 years ago, they used to say, even less than that, not that long ago, they would say, this fine pint of beer, 16 ounces. But now they quietly dropped this bottle size to, okay, let's see, 142 calories. That's typical for these type of beers, 5% lager. It's got a good date, guys. It's probably about 6 months old, though. But Grolsch is owned by a foreign company. It's not owned by any Dutch people today. But this is a 14.5. Okay, sorry. 15.2 fluid ounces. Sorry about that. 450 milliliters. Okay, got it right. So they dropped it from 500. I don't think it was ever 500 over here. Okay, so it's 450 now and 15.2. So it was 16 ounces with that 473. Yeah, 473 here. Used to be, when I first tried this in the late 1990s, I'm pretty sure it was a ceramic cap. But I think it's been cost cut to plastic, the cap. But yes, it's an old brewery. I'm still hoping to one day try their Powerful Cannon beer at 11%. There is a lager they make, a Powerful Cannon. It's 11. It's only coming in 11.2 ounce bottles, but I've never seen it in the USA. I've only seen this one in the USA. Popped. Some home brewers buy these bottles, drink the beer, and then reuse them because of the sealer. Yeah, that's plastic. I can feel the mold. Yeah, plastic. Soft, you know, like kind of soft plastic. All right, but it's plastic. All right, anyway, anyhow. It's real glass, not plastic bottle. They have this at Mathern's these days. They were selling 6-packs of 11.2s for $9.99, and then they replaced them recently with the 4-packs of these 15.2s. For the same price, $9.99. So practically $10. Half of that's $5. Half of that's $2.50, so about $2.50 a bottle. I remember when these used to be at like Martin Wine Cellar, now called Martin Fine Wine and Spirits. They were like $1.59 for these sling caps. But with the inflation and all, I don't want to talk about that. I'll start making inflammatory comments, and I'll incite myself to say all that. I'll just chill out. All right, so it's golden. So yeah, it did go from 159 to 225. So I could say so many things. All right, so thick, sort of creamy white head, clear as a bell. Any sediment? If there is, it's minimal. The lighting in here is poor because of the outside is overcast, been overcast all day. Now it's starting to rain a little bit. So it's sort of like the Netherlands, rainy, chilly, cloudy all the time. And that's where Louisiana is like overcast, chilly, cloudy all the time. Now we did have that long-term drought last summer, and it killed so many of the plants around here. But that's an aberration. I mean, normally it's humid. And if it's not hot and humid, it's uncomfortably chilly and humid. that sounds like a climate you would like, come to Louisiana. If you like mold on things, this could be a place for you. All right. The aroma, it's biscuity. I don't think this is going to really taste like a proper Pilsner, like from the Bohemia, the Czech Republic. I don't think it's going to have enough bitterness units, but I'll be open-minded. I don't drink this beer regularly. Biscuity malt, that's it. Cracker, taste, chuz. Yeah, it's kind of like Carlsberg Danish Pilsner, which they say the world's greatest beer. Well, the people at Carlsberg, maybe they didn't taste enough beer yet to give a proper assessment along those lines. Medium bodied, dry finish, sweetness. 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes, I'd say. Moderately sweet. I don't see how anybody could drink this and say, oh, it's so sweet. Really? It's not really that sweet. Bitterness. 2 out of 5 hop cones. I'm going to go back and look at the Grolsch website, and if I don't get enough information, I'm going to delve deeper into the Grolsch.ne website, which is the Dutch website, Netherlands, from the Kingdom of the Netherlands, and they seem to go in a little bit more detail. Plus, they show their full portfolio, which is amazing. If you ever see their portfolio, it's amazing compared to the one beer we get from them here. Like I said, 11% Hecht Canon, K-A-N-O-N, Hecht. No, it's the Crafted. I'm thinking of something else. Crafted Canon. K-R-A-F-T-I-G. Crafted Canon. You see, I think the IBUs on this should be like about 33. But I think when I check their website, if they show the number, it's going to be like 21. Maybe 23. I mean, it's not a farce like Miller Lite, or it used to be known as Light by Miller, because that is claiming on the label a fine Pilsner beer. Well, it might be a fine, light American adjunct lager, and I think it is. But a Pilsner beer, I don't know if they ever tried a Pilsner beer over there at Miller, if they're saying that. Now, how does this stack up to like Wernes Grüne? I think I did Grolsch versus Wernes Grüne one time. Or Radeberger. Or Pilsner Urquell. Or even Staropramen, which I tried once. I found a bottle in New York City in Manhattan. Never saw it again. I mean, this can't make it. It can't, no. There's no way, it's impossible. It cannot compete. If you just called it a fine Dutch lager beer, you got it. It's a jewel, but when they decide to start calling it Pilsner, yeah. I'm telling you, you look at the old ads, they say there's nothing about Pilsner on there. It's just Grolsch Royal Dutch beer, or whatever they called it back then. Premium Pilsner. I mean, the bottle design, oh, I think they make ales too over there. They make Radlers, they make non-alcoholic, there's like all kind of stuff over at that brewery. Does the green label help it? The green glass help protect it from the light? Yeah, it does. Doesn't do as good a job as brown, but yeah, it's all right. better than clear. It's a fantastic looking bottle. So presentation wise, it's an A+. It's like a 98 out of 100. One of the best looking beers in the world as far as presentation. The beer over here, just on its own merits of just being a lager beer, non-adjunct lager beer, you know, it's all barley malt and Reinheitsgebot beer, no corn or rice. Not that corn or rice is bad, it's just it doesn't follow the Reinheitsgebot, the German purity law. I mean, if you go to Italy or Spain or France or Luxembourg or Belgium or the Netherlands, you know, they're going to use corn and rice or maize and rice. England too, merry old England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Ireland, okay? And the Channel Islands. No, I mean, they're going to use that. So it's not like that's a bad thing. It's just a different approach to beer, you know. But as a non-adjunct lager beer, this is a great one, you know. As a Pilsner, I got problems with that, as you can see from the video. So as a Pilsner beer, so-called, yeah, it's good. In a sense, yeah, like a B, 85. But I would definitely not go looking for it as a Pilsner beer. If I had a envie for a Pilsner beer, no thank you. I wouldn't be tracking down Carlsberg either, the Danish Pilsner beer, so-called, nope. And obviously not Miller Lite. Although I do drink light beers, but I drink Milwaukee's Best Light. Not as a Pilsner, I just drink it as a light beer. That's $19.99, a 30-pack. That tastes probably better than Miller Lite. I would argue that. Other people would disagree. As just a generalized Dutch beer, then you might see Hollandia, other Dutch common lager beers. I think they used to be the Oranjeboom. Aldi used to sell Oranjeboom, but I hadn't seen that in a while. No, something happened there. Yeah, those Dutch beers. Yeah, so as that type of product, an all malt Dutch beer, yeah, it's really nice. It would be 93, most excellent, a 93 out of 100. But see, the problem is they put the label on the beer. I didn't label it, right? They're saying Pilsner, and like I say, do an image search and take your time, and you'll see old magazine advertising. There's no mention of Pilsner. So that being said, I'm gonna go with 84 out of 100. It's a good beer. And if you overlook the problem there that I just went on and on and on and on and on and on, you know, in a loop about, then yeah, it's like an A beer. But I do have like this persnickety, like you say, it's obsessive compulsive. I wouldn't say it's that bad, but I like this like approach to looking at the labels and like what they're saying it is. I do get kind of overdone on that, which I think is fair. I'm buying it. So yeah, that's it. So laissez-les bon temps relais, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to the Kingdom of the Netherlands and take a brewery tour.